Hello. Welcome to the Gaming Marketing Dictionary Learning module. This learning module will walk you through over 50 terms that all marketers need to understand so they can develop and execute effective gaming strategies. This content covers everything from fundamental to advanced concepts and models, where the terms are listed in chronological, not alphabetical order. Upon completion, you will be prepared to communicate the gaming marketing opportunity to stakeholders and clients alike. All terminology is backed by real-life use cases which help demonstrate the vocabulary in action. That said, let's get started. All video or digital games are systems consisting of objects, attributes, also known as features, and relationships in a virtual environment, where everything in a video game, no matter how simple or complex, is expressed through these properties. That means all gaming marketing activities which tap into a video game's virtual world will do so through the same properties. For instance, immersive ads on the Roblox platform are visual objects in a game system. The advertising objects are defined by features which determine whether they appear as an image, a video, or a portal, where ad units appear in certain locations based on their relationship to other objects in the virtual environment. Digital gameplay is the human experience of a video game's rules, objectives, and goals within the boundaries of a game system. As a marketer, it's important to understand that video games are not toys people play with or products people use. Instead, they are systems specifically designed to provide a playable experience. To demonstrate, Louis Vuitton partnered with Riot Games in 2019. A resulting in-game integration weaved the iconic fashion brand into League of Legends gameplay via a branded in-game skin. The Louis Vuitton Prestige skin became an object defined by unique features and relationships to other in-game objects within the game environment. Gaming, when used as a verb, refers to the act of engaging in digital gameplay, also called a playable experience. When used as a noun, gaming is something relevant to gameplay. An example of the verb usage is the sentence, "The target audience spends at least 10 hours a week gaming." An example of the noun usage is the sentence, "The product innovation team just finished the co-branded gaming mouse." A playable experience is defined by game feel, which according to the book Game Feel, A Game Designer's Guide to Virtual Sensation by Steve Swink, is, quote, "the tactile, kinesthetic sense of manipulating a virtual object, the sensation of control in a game," unquote. The sensory experience of controlling virtual objects is central to what makes digital gameplay enjoyable, where the same feeling and sensation of control transforms virtual objects into impactful advertising assets. To promote its controversial Cybertruck, Tesla linked with Epic Games' Rocket League game title. The collaboration allowed players to drive a virtual version of the all-electric pickup truck. The sensation of controlling the Cybertruck in-game is what gives the virtual version its juice as a means of promoting the actual truck to players. The moments and emotions experienced through interaction with video games are part of, not separate from, the game itself, where the emotional highs and lows experienced through gameplay are as much a part of a game as its virtual features. As a result, effective gaming marketing can tap into these intangible elements to effectively inspire action. For example, in celebration of Halo's 20th anniversary, Microsoft's Xbox and Swarovski released 2 collectible crystal figurines. The collectibles were more than just nice-looking replicas of recognizable Halo intellectual property. They also effectively tapped into the deep well of moments and emotions associated with the franchise's nostalgia. Video games exist to provide an enjoyable playable experience, so they are known as game experiences. That's because video games are defined by the moments, emotions, and sensations experienced through interaction with their systems. So even though video games are a legitimate form of technology, they are judged by whether they can incite emotions like fun and enjoyment as opposed to functional features like how well they accomplish a task. To demonstrate why we classify video games as experiences as opposed to technology products, here's a quote from Jonathan Stringfield in his book titled, "Get in the Game: How to Level Up Your Business with Gaming, Esports, and Emerging Technologies." It is often the case that game players speak about experiences in games from a first-person perspective, highlighting their sense of self and therefore values and social connections within the game world as personal and salient. The in-game experience is immersion in the goals, objectives, and rules characteristic of digital gameplay. As a result, the terms gameplay, playable experience, and in-game experience are synonyms. Along those lines, in-game marketing activities are those which integrate brand presence into playable experiences. To demonstrate, in 2021, Nike created a virtual world on Roblox called Nikeland. In it, players could participate in mini-games like tag, dodgeball, and floor is lava, where Nike's activation took shape as an in-game experience that racked up over 34 million visits before being discontinued in May 2024. The around game experience is marked by audience interaction with gameplay around, but beyond a virtual world, the in-game experience. This category includes a variety of gameplay-related behaviors beyond a game's virtual world. A video game live streaming is the broadcast of gameplay to a live audience online. The actions, for example, capturing, sharing, and viewing associated with live stream content occur around a video game's virtual boundaries, so it qualifies as an around game experience. Likewise, sponsorship of live streamers is one way to reach around game audiences. The away-from-game experience consists of behaviors associated with physical events, media, products, and so forth, derived from gameplay or gameplay elements. Watching Amazon Prime's Fallout series, a show based on the video game title from Bethesda Softworks, is an away-from-game experience. Since the media product is derived from, but consumed away from, a video game, gaming behaviors encompass the underlying actions and motivations which define human interaction with a game system or some of its parts, where all game experiences consist of one or more gaming behaviors. Esports behaviors, for example, consist of actions like spectating competitive gameplay, plus motivations like the desire to improve one's own gameplay by spectating. A gaming audience is the population of people who experience similar gaming behaviors, where all gaming audiences are defined by at least one shared gaming behavior. To demonstrate, a gaming audience can take shape as a video game's player base, consisting of those who engage with its playable experience. Or it could be the viewing audience of competitive gameplay, also known as esports fans. A game community is the conceptual home for gaming audiences, where all gaming audiences exist within a game community. As a result, game communities come in many different shapes and sizes. To be clear, a game community is not a target audience. The PC gaming community is home to audiences who experience gaming behaviors on PC platforms. Meanwhile, the esports community is home to audiences defined by competitive gameplay behaviors, regardless of the underlying platform. However, these game communities overlap. Since some populations both play games on PCs and consume esports content, The global gaming community consists of all individual game communities. The term gaming community exists because individual game community populations fluidly overlap. It's important to remember that the gaming community is purely conceptual. Along those lines, gaming campaigns do not target the gaming community or any individual game community. Instead, they target gaming audiences. For instance, brand sponsors for the 2024 Esports World Cup, EWC for short, reached that event's audience, not the entire esports community. Nonetheless, EWC was an event within the esports and wider gaming communities by relation. A gaming platform is any system that facilitates a game experience. This is a broad category that includes any hardware and software combination that allows users to play video games, as well as third-party online services that amplify game experiences. A personal computer PC system designed for video gameplay is a gaming system. A digital service like Twitch, which allows users to share live-streamed gameplay, is also a gaming platform. A video game's genre is determined by what it allows players to do within its virtual environment. In other words, video game genres are foremost characterized by the player's experience as opposed to its storyline, setting, etc. The storyline for Riot Games' League of Legends game title is set in a fictional universe called Runeterra, one deep enough to inspire a full-length show, Arcane. However, the game is classified under the multiplayer battle arena genre, MOBA, since that best describes the experience of two teams of 5 players battling on a map to destroy the other team's base. Brand presence within the League of Legends community also taps into the same competitive, team-based themes that define the game genre, where brands like Mercedes-Benz sponsor tournaments like the League of Legends World's Championship, in which top professional teams compete to be crowned the best in the world to reach esports audiences.
A virtual world is an immersive environment in which people experience the sense of presence and interactivity that defines digital gameplay. In it, players can interact with each other and the game world in real time. These worlds are home to behaviors characteristic of the game genre. A virtual world is also a rich emotional landscape, which includes things like the many identities expressed through gameplay. Electronic Arts' The Sims is a popular social simulation game title. The game allows players to create and control virtual avatars, called Sims, in a simulated suburban setting. The experience is centered on open-ended gameplay, where players can customize their Sims' appearance, personality, relationships, etc. The Sims virtual world also encompasses the cultural context for its players' in-game identity expression. So, for the Sims 4 game title, Dark and Lovely, a 52-year-old brand owned by L'Oreal Group, created in-game modifications that players can use to customize their avatars. The modifications, called mods, consist of 6 hairstyles, such as protective braids and natural textures. Each has multiple color variations, inspired by Dark and Lovely's mission as Noah Young-hing, VP of Marketing, described in a Glossy.co article, a brand built for Black women to express themselves. Gaming media is any content that exists within a video game space, or is relevant to behaviors experienced within a game space. This category spans content within and beyond virtual worlds. All effective gaming strategies entail a plan for employing gaming media to support campaign goals and objectives. That's because target gaming audiences are defined by the time they spend in certain game spaces. So, it's imperative to tap into content relevant to those spaces. Media is especially critical to effective gaming marketing because target gaming audiences are defined by gaming behaviors, which are often media behaviors themselves. Nestle's Hot Pockets leaned into around game media as part of its award-winning Pockets for Bits campaign in 2020. where their strategy employed paid media and influencer-created content on Twitch, since those formats allowed advertising messages to show up where Twitch viewers spend their time. Any content within a video game's virtual environment falls into the in-game media category. This category includes the various elements and features within a video game that players can interact with or experience, such as virtual items, in-game music, and even a game's storyline. Gaming marketing practice includes tapping into existing in-game content, as well as adding content. To clarify, that includes anything from buying media space through programmatic ad platforms, in-game product and brand placement, or promotions which leverage in-game items. As part of a September 2024 collaboration with MiHoYo's Genshin Impact, McDonald's released exclusive in-game items, where players can earn the items by ordering food items from the McDonald's digital app. This is an example of leveraging in-game media in the form of virtual items to promote positive customer actions. Gaming media also exists beyond virtual environments. This includes content, which is relevant to gaming behaviors, in any of the following categories: print media, broadcast media, digital media, or out-of-home OOH media. The Trolley Candy brand dropped into the 2023 PAX West Gaming Convention to promote a partnership with Krafton's PUBG Battlegrounds game title. The activation, an in-real-life scavenger hunt, featured life-sized, brand-themed versions of the crates that appear in PUBG, where elements across the gaming-themed scavenger hunt served as OOH media. A gaming space, also known as a video game space, is a non-physical or physical environment in which audiences experience gaming behaviors. The same orientation to gameplay used for game experiences also applies to gaming spaces. For example, a video game's virtual environment is an in-game space. A video game live streaming channel is an around-game space. An in-person esports tournament is an away-from-game space. Financial company MasterCard sponsored a VIP event at the 2022 League of Legends Worlds Championship Group stage. The activation, called the Priceless Table at Worlds 2022, produced by AYS Sports Marketing, was an away-from-game space that fused food, gaming, and popular culture together. Downloadable content, DLC for short, is additional digital content, free or paid, made available for video games after the initial release. This category includes in-game artifacts like new storylines, challenges, or cosmetic items. To demonstrate, in March 2024, Mountain Dew, a US-based soft drink beverage, partnered with Final Fantasy XIV to celebrate the arrival of Dawn Trail with new epic rewards. Dawn Trail is the 5th expansion pack to Final Fantasy XIV, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game published by Square Enix. Expansion packs are DLC that amplify the core game experience. Along those lines, Mountain Dew also offered a brand-inspired virtual item called a Mountain Zoo as part of the DLC. Consumers could obtain the item by purchasing specially marked Mountain Dew soft drinks and redeeming the included code. User-generated content, UGC for short, is any gaming content created by its users instead of the original video game's developers. This category spans both in-game and beyond-game content, such as modifications, mods, to existing game assets, gaming-inspired digital media, as well as entirely new playable experiences. Roblox is a social gaming platform that allows you to play user-created games, a form of UGC, created through Roblox Studio, where, in 2023, Nonprofit Comic Relief US leveraged Roblox UGC by launching a virtual world called Solar Punk Simulator to encourage giving and community building. The virtual world also served as a fundraiser for Comic Relief's real-life programs battling poverty in America. The experience racked up over 32 billion minutes, equivalent to about 61,000 years, of playtime according to Comic Relief US CEO Allison Moore. Video game live streaming, also called game streaming, is the practice of broadcasting gameplay in real time over the internet, allowing viewers to watch as someone plays a video game. This behavior has become hugely popular, where platforms like Twitch, YouTube Gaming, and Facebook Gaming have become primary video game streaming venues. Along those lines, in 2022, AT&T, a global telecommunications brand, partnered with Twitch to provide rising streamers with an opportunity to level up their careers. Each member of the AT&T class of 2022 received mentorship, AT&T equipment, and sponsored stream support. Speaking about the class of 2022, Sabina Ahmed, Assistant Vice President of Sponsorships and Experiential Marketing at AT&T, said, quote, "It's an honor for us to help connect them with new audiences, build a community, and provide the right resources to grow their careers," unquote. Where the program sought to promote AT&T as the go-to network for next-gen gaming at home and on the go. A gaming creator is someone who produces UGC related to video games. Gaming creators can take shape as those who produce things like video game live streams, gaming videos, and/or social media content relevant to gaming. For instance, Team Liquid is a global gaming organization. In addition to running esports teams that compete in 15-plus video game titles, Team Liquid also fields 30-plus individual gaming creators, where Creators UGC helps boost Team Liquid's brand engagement and offers additional avenues for sponsors to gain visibility.
A target gaming audience is the population meant to perform an intended or target action. Since all gaming audiences are synonymous with their experience of some gaming behavior or behaviors, intended action should be relevant to those behaviors. For example, video game environment is marked by the experience of gameplay behaviors, where those who venture into that virtual world to experience play, its players, are the target audience for in-game advertising placements. Gaming marketing is the practice of inspiring action by way of relevance to game experiences. Gaming marketing focuses on actions because the entire marketing funnel, consisting of awareness, consideration, conversion, loyalty, and advocacy, is itself composed of actions. Gaming marketing is distinct from video game marketing, which is solely about encouraging the action of digital gameplay. Said differently, video game marketing is only concerned with the action of playing video games. Meanwhile, gaming marketing covers all other actions, whether they are naturally relevant to gameplay or not. An example of video game marketing was when Electronic Arts reportedly paid popular Twitch streamer Ninja $1 million to promote their Apex Legends game title in 2019. That's because the intended action was for target audiences to play the game. On the other hand, an example of gaming marketing was when athletic apparel brand Adidas released a shoe with Ninja in 2020. This time, the intended action was for target audiences to buy the shoe based on its relevance to Ninja's clout as a gaming creator. Endemic gaming marketing applies to intended actions which are dependent on digital gameplay. This category includes marketing and advertising for all offerings that could not exist without video games. The ESL Pro League is a professional esports league for Counter-Strike, a long-running first-person shooter video game franchise. It features some of the world's best Counter-Strike teams. The promotion of ESL Pro League events is endemic gaming marketing, since those events could not exist without Counter-Strike game titles. Non-endemic gaming marketing covers intended actions which are independent of digital gameplay. All non-gaming offerings leverage non-endemic gaming marketing to inspire action from gaming audiences. Monster Energy's sponsorship of ESL Pro League was a non-endemic gaming marketing exercise. Since Monster Energy drinks exist independently of video games and competitive gameplay, even though the brand sought to inspire action from esports fans. A gaming campaign is a coordinated set of marketing activities which include the following elements: an intended action, clear relevance to a game experience, media and channels used to reach a gaming audience, the flexibility to tap into any type of game experience and/or channel means gaming campaigns can involve presence within or beyond a virtual world. In other words, there is no one type of gaming campaign. For example, Nike's branded Roblox World is a gaming campaign execution, while Monster Energy's activations associated with the ESL Pro League also qualify as the same. A touchpoint is an intangible or tangible part of a game experience. Touchpoints are integral to the actions and motivations which define gaming behaviors. As a result, touchpoints exist both within and beyond gameplay. Touchpoints are central to gaming marketing practice, since they are the source of relevance to a game experience. That relevance is key because it weaves an intended action into the related gaming behaviors characteristic of the target gaming audience. As a result, the audience is encouraged to perform the action as an organic part of the game experience. Global fashion brand Louis Vuitton created a carrying case for the 2019 League of Legends World's Championship Trophy. The carrying case was an around-game touchpoint, since, like the championship trophy, it was a tangible part of the League of Legends Esports around-game experience. Likewise, the touchpoint's relevance to League of Legends Esports encourages fans to perceive the Louis Vuitton brand as an organic part of the game's competitive experience. A gaming event is an organized gathering that brings together members of the worldwide gaming community. These events can take many forms, including conventions and expos, which are large gatherings where companies promote new game titles and gaming products. Tournaments, which give players or teams the opportunity to compete for prizes or recognition. Plus, online events that allow audiences to participate from anywhere. Along those lines, brands and marketers can tap into gaming events using traditional techniques like on-site activations. As an example, Gamescom is one of the mainstay gaming events each calendar year. The 2023 edition, hosted in Cologne, Germany, involved reveals of long-awaited game titles such as Starfield. Tempur, a global mattress and bedding product company, executed a brand activation at Gamescom 2023 by joining forces with Microsoft Xbox. The activation took shape as a one-of-a-kind gaming chair inspired by Starfield. The chair, called the Dream Chair, was available for Gamescom attendees to check out at the Xbox booth. It utilized Tempur's signature material originally developed by NASA scientists in the early 1960s to support astronauts. The aesthetic was a NASA punk art style with thematic details from Starfield's virtual world. A gaming partnership is a collaborative relationship aimed at achieving mutual benefits through the sharing of technology, media, or commerce opportunities. Partnerships include sponsorships, but are a broader category spanning activities such as sales, technical integrations, and more. For instance, in September 2024, Roblox announced that Shopify would be the gaming platform's first commerce integration partner. The partnership will bring Shopify's world-class checkout into immersive spaces on Roblox. So, developers, creators, and brands who are on Shopify can sell physical items directly without ever leaving the Roblox platform. A gaming sponsorship is a partnership between a brand or company and an endemic part of the gaming community, such as an influencer, an esports team, or gaming event. The sponsor typically provides financial support, products, or services in exchange for promotion and visibility. In gaming, this includes key placement in relevant video game spaces. That can take shape as logos on team apparel, branding during live streams or broadcast events, social media shoutouts, and more. Where gaming sponsorships provide revenue for parties integral to game experiences. They also allow brands to reach gaming audiences through non-interruptive advertising. Red Bull, a global energy drink brand, has an impressive gaming marketing portfolio. It features sponsorships of several competitive gaming events along with prominent esports teams. The gaming media mix refers to the selection of media relevant to a target gaming audience, where it combines the channels and platforms necessary to show up in spaces relevant to that audience. For instance, the media mix for a gaming campaign targeting esports fans would differ from a campaign seeking to connect with mobile gamers. That's because those audiences frequent different game spaces. The gaming marketing mix describes the strategic elements used to bring an offering to market for target gaming audiences. The marketing mix takes shape as gaming-specific tactics across the traditional 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. The gaming marketing mix includes all aspects of bringing a product intended for gaming audiences to market, not just communication. This takes shape as product, which are features and qualities which distinguish an offering from alternatives. Price, or the cost of acquiring an offering. Place, which is where the product is available and how it will be displayed. And promotion, which is the overall media strategy for introducing an offering. As an example, Sanrio celebrated the 50th anniversary of Hello Kitty by partnering with Razer for an exclusive gaming gear collection. The collaboration demonstrated how non-endemic brands like Hello Kitty can utilize all 4 elements of the gaming marketing mix. There is Hello Kitty branding on all products, Razer Enki X gaming chair, Razer Kraken V2 BT wireless gaming headset, and Razer Ornata V3 TKL mechanical keyboard. All Hello Kitty hardware is also priced higher than non-branded counterparts, even though it is functionally identical. For instance, the standard Kraken Kitty V2 is currently $79.99, whereas the Hello Kitty model is $139.99. The peripherals can be purchased directly from Razer or through third-party merchants like Amazon and Best Buy. Meanwhile, promotions leveraged paid digital media, social media, and PR channels. An effective gaming strategy answers 2 key questions: where to play and how to win there. The where to play direction outlines the gaming spaces in which advertising messages will show up. Since, by definition, all target gaming audiences experience gaming behaviors within at least one video game space. So advertising must show up there to inspire those audiences. The how to win direction specifies the media, products, etc. associated with inspiring intended actions, where this designation involves defining a media and marketing mix. Starting in 2020, Kellogg's, a multinational food production company, partnered with the Minecraft game title to promote interest in its portfolio of food brands. Kellogg's gaming strategy sought to encourage families to play Minecraft together and purchase Kellogg products through in-game item promotions, paid social media on platforms popular with Minecraft's gaming audience, a Minecraft-inspired marketing mix which included special packaging and promotions. In other words, Kellogg's decided to play in Minecraft spaces within and beyond gameplay, where winning purchase actions were encouraged by an omni-channel media mix and an omni-commerce marketing mix.
A minigame refers to a self-contained game or challenge within a larger playable experience. Minigames can provide a break from the larger primary objectives. They can also serve as side quests which are part of a game's goals. The Roblox experience, Outfit Shopping Mall, is a purposefully built virtual mall that emulates the layout of shopping malls in the physical world. Mango, a Barcelona, Spain-based fashion group, activated in the experience in January 2024. Mango's virtual store served as a playable minigame within the larger experience, albeit one in which players could try on and buy fashion. Lore refers to the backstory, mythology, and world-building elements that give life to the in-game universe. It includes the history, characters, and events that shape a playable experience. Lore is expressed through various forms, such as in-game texts, dialogues, and storytelling. To reignite hype around the PlayStation 5 console, PS5 for short, Sony teamed up with Amplify and Adam and Eve, DDB. The resulting campaign, called Live from PS5, won multiple honors at the Drum Marketing Awards in 2023. It was designed to mimic a real news network, featuring journalists from around the world reporting on fictional happenings within various PS5 worlds. One of the campaign's out-of-home activations depicted the Leviathan Axe, an iconic in-game weapon used in the hit game title God of War, smashed down beside the River Thames in London. The Leviathan Axe is a two-handed battle axe central to God of War lore, in that it was forged by the Hydra brothers, who also forged Thor's hammer, after which it was passed to the game's protagonist and main character, Kratos, where the use of a touch point derived from in-game lore was designed to inspire target audiences to purchase a PlayStation 5 so they can access exclusive experiences like God of War. In-game storytelling is the means of communicating narrative, characters, and world to players. Unlike storytelling in books or movies, in-game storytelling is an interactive medium that allows the player to actively shape and experience the story. For instance, consumer electronics brand Polaroid partnered with Square Enix in August 2024 to bring the iconic Polaroid camera into the Life is Strange double-exposure video game title. In the game's storyline, Max Caulfield is a professional photographer and investigator of supernatural mysteries. The brand integration features Max, the game's protagonist, using a Polaroid, now GNERATION2, E-type camera to create beautifully imperfect in-game images in the iconic Polaroid style, where the seamless match between Polaroid and the storytelling creates an effective product placement that does not disrupt the playable experience. Beyond game storytelling refers to the narrative and characters beyond a game's virtual world. Gaming-inspired documentaries, biographies, and other non-fiction media typify this form of communication. The Away from Keyboard campaign featured a documentary series where the biggest names in esports share their personal journeys to obtaining a more balanced lifestyle away from the bright lights and pressure of competitive gaming. The first episode starred former professional gamer and Paris major broadcast analyst Jacob Pimp Winnachie. In it, Winnachie shared his story of how pursuing a healthier lifestyle away from the keyboard improved his well-being and quality of life. The sponsored content and associated storytelling allow Novo Nordisk to speak to esports fans in a relevant and meaningful way. Phygital brings together physical, real-world aspects, like toys, merchandise, or other physical objects, with the digital side, such as anything in a virtual world. In gaming, it is often centered on bridging the gap between real-world outcomes and virtual actions. Socialite and businessperson Paris Hilton launched Slivingland, a playable experience on Roblox. In August 2023, Slivingland invites players to experience Paris' favorite activities, including shopping, collecting, and partying. Then in January 2024, hospitality brand Hilton Hotels activated in Slivingland to launch a loyalty program on Roblox. The program allowed Slivingland players to earn Hilton Honors points through in-game challenges, where those points enhance real-life Hilton Honors status, allowing them to enjoy the amenities of Hilton's hotels. In-game advertising is the practice of integrating advertisements into a gameplay session. This form of advertising reaches a game's player base, which is the audience immersed in gameplay. There are different formats of in-game advertising, including static ads built into the game's design, which means they are not changeable once the game is developed and released. Dynamic ads, which can be updated in real time, allowing advertisers to change or modify the content during gameplay sessions. Advergames, also known as branded games, are experiences in which things like the narrative, mechanics, and characters are often tied to a brand. Meanwhile, reward-based ads give players the opportunity to interact with ad content in exchange for in-game rewards, such as extra lives, in-game currency, or power-ups. Interstitial ads are full-screen ads that appear during natural breaks in the game, such as between levels, loading screens, or when the player pauses the game. For instance, Spotify, a global media and audio streaming company, leveraged Ion, a gaming-focused ad tech platform, to connect with gamers ages 7 to 70. Their diverse in-game ads across different titles boosted the brand's awareness and achieved an above-industry benchmark viewability rate of 93.8%. Beyond game advertising is the practice of integrating advertising units into video game spaces beyond gameplay. This is a broad category, including paid media for video game live streams and on-demand gaming video content on platforms like Twitch and YouTube. The out-of-home (OH) advertising at gaming events. Advertising integrated into beyond gameplay behaviors by way of third-party technology. For instance, Converse, an American lifestyle brand that sells footwear, apparel, and accessories, used in Streamly to display immersive skatepark artwork highlighting its shoes during video game live streams. Streamly is a technology platform that automatically displays art-based advertisements on a live stream broadcast during a specified period. The ads appeared as if they were a part of the in-game action. However, they were in fact integrated into the beyond game media environment. In-game activations are a marketing strategy where a brand or product is integrated into gameplay through a specific event, challenge, or unlockable content. In-game activations are more interactive and designed to create direct as opposed to passive interaction with the brand or product. Facing heightened competition from blockbuster studios like Warner Bros., Discovery, Fox, and Disney, Altitude, a UK independent distributor, executed an activation in Fortnite, a massively popular video game with approximately 30 million daily active players, to promote the release of horror movie Talk to Me in July 2023. The limited-time activation was executed within a popular Fortnite experience called Dead Peen's Zombie Survival. The activation transported players into parts of the movie recreated in meticulous detail within Dead Peen's. Live from July 17 through August 13, 2023, Talk to Me's activation racked up over 1.4 million gameplay sessions and achieved a remarkable 55-minute average play session. The campaign also won a Silver Honor for Immersive and was a finalist in Interactive Content at the 16th Annual Shorty Awards. Most importantly, the film premiered to become one of the highest-grossing films of the year and secured a sequel by the time the campaign was completed. Beyond game activations are a marketing strategy that leverages events or media behaviors to integrate a brand or product into a video game space beyond gameplay. Beyond game activations are defined by the presence of beyond game media. This concept was put into action at EVO 2023, the largest fighting game tournament of the year, where, as part of its activation, restaurant brand Chipotle built a community lounge. The space offered hourly brackets where players could compete for custom-branded Chipotle prizes. One prize was a gift card redeemable for a Chipotle entree. Chipotle's activation in EVO's Beyond Game event space led to the gift card emerging as one of the hottest status symbols among EVO attendees, where the card itself became part of fighting game culture.
Electronic sports, esports for short, is organized competitive video gaming where individuals or teams compete in various video games. In other words, multiple competitive gaming behaviors sit under the esports umbrella. To illustrate, let's introduce the esports pyramid model. The bottom layer, illustrated in red, represents any video game experience that facilitates some form of competition. This typically takes shape as in-game features like winning, losing, scoring, and so forth. The middle layer stands for organized, structured competition around gameplay. This includes organized leagues, tournaments, rankings, etc. The top layer, shown in yellow, represents professional competition marked by standards and integrity. This is typically called professional gaming since it is where participants can pursue paid occupations associated with competition, where esports marketing is any form of gaming marketing that creates or taps into touch points associated with either of those three pyramid layers. Now let's explore an example of esports marketing and practice. In April 2024, Chipotle announced a series of activations executed by Rev XP. The activations were tied to Chipotle's official partnership with Tekken 8, a fighting game published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. One activation allowed players to earn Tekken coins, the game's virtual currency, when they order through the Chipotle app or website using a promo code inspired by the game's Electric Wind Godfist move. In addition to gaining in-game currency by ordering food, the promotion also empowered players to earn branded items by defeating an AI-controlled character in competitive gameplay. The activation qualifies as esports marketing because Tekken is itself a competitive video game title. A gaming organization is a company or group that is involved in the video game industry. These organizations come in different varieties and sizes. However, they tend to all include esports teams consisting of professional players who compete in video game tournaments. They typically provide resources, coaching, and support to players while representing their brand in competitions. Organizations can also include content creators who are active on channels like YouTube, Twitch, and/or social media, where brands and companies can work together with gaming organizations through partnerships. Now let's explore an example of that type of partnership. Korean esports organization Gen.G revealed a limited edition uniform to commemorate the team's appearance in the 2024 League of Legends World Championship. Japanese sports clothing brand Descent collaborated on the kit, its first foray into esports. The outfit features a jersey and a jacket with gold trims borrowed from Gen.G's logo. The pieces also display a scratch from the team's mascot, the tiger, meant to express the fight needed to achieve victory. A professional gamer is someone who competes in video games as a career. Gaming organizations sign pro gamers to participate in tournaments, leagues, or other competitive events. Individuals who create content for a living are also considered pro gamers, however. Companies often sponsor professional gamers in exchange for promotion and brand exposure. Next, we will investigate a brand sponsor working with one of the best professional gamers in history. Professional gamer Lee Sang-hyuk, known by his in-game moniker Faker, partnered with South Korean eyewear brand Steeler in August 2024. Steeler is an eyewear brand specializing in stainless steel prescription glasses and sunglasses. The partnership included an eyewear collection co-created with Faker, including a mouse pad with an eyewear holder and a special edition box set. Faker was also named the brand's global ambassador for its Steel by Steeler line of eyewear. The gaming lifestyle is the collection of behaviors across the worldwide gaming community. That means when a population experiences gaming behaviors, they are, by relation, participating in the gaming lifestyle. It also means from a marketing and advertising perspective, there is no relevance to the gaming lifestyle without game experience touchpoints, since those parts are integral to gaming behaviors. Athletic apparel brand Under Armour partnered with Nick Merckx, a popular gaming creator, in 2021. The collaboration revolves around MFAM, which is an acronym for Merckx Family. MFAM is a touchpoint for Knicks fans and followers who share a similar passion for gaming and outlook on fitness. In other words, MFAM is representative of one form of the gaming lifestyle. Touchpoints are integral to the same gaming behaviors which define both game experiences and the gaming lifestyle. So, we refer to touchpoints as lifestyle touchpoints. That's also why effective gaming marketing, the practice of tapping into and/or creating touchpoints, weaves intended actions into the gaming lifestyle. Nickmerc's MFAM community is central to lifestyle behaviors that define his personal fandom and support. Likewise, Under Armour's co-branded MFAM athletic apparel is a gaming lifestyle touchpoint. As a result, purchasing the merchandise is itself a lifestyle behavior. Endemic gaming products are offerings created specifically for use as a part of gaming behaviors. Said differently, they are endemic to those behaviors. That's why they are referred to as endemic gaming products. Endemic products also would not exist without video games. Whereas non-endemic products do not need video games to exist, since they are not specifically designed and created for gaming behaviors. Now let's examine a product crossover that leverages endemic gaming products. HyperX, an HP gaming peripheral brand, released a limited edition Naruto Shippuden collection in September 2022. The limited edition collection features design elements inspired by Itachi Uchiha and Naruto Uzumaki, two characters from the iconic anime series. The gaming collection includes the HyperX Alloy Origins mechanical gaming keyboard, HyperX Cloud Alpha gaming headset, HyperX Pulsefire Haste gaming mouse, and HyperX Pulsefire Matte gaming mouse pad. All these products are endemic to PC gameplay, where the Naruto media franchise, which is itself non-endemic media, is utilizing this product category to connect with PC gamers. Offerings derived from a game experience or parts of a game experience are referred to as gaming-inspired products. This is a broad product category that covers anything from borrowing intellectual property to tapping into relevant emotions and moments. To demonstrate what a product inspired by gaming looks like, let's examine a product line from Fenty Beauty. In summer 2023, Fenty Beauty launched its first campaign on gaming platform Roblox. In the Fenty Beauty Experience virtual world, available between June 30th and July 30th, 2023, players could create their own virtual Gloss Bomb lip gloss in a lab section of the game. In it, they could customize their own gloss by selecting the ingredients, effects, bottle design, lid, applicator, and shade name. At the end of the campaign, Fenty Beauty founder Rihanna reviewed creations from 400 finalists and selected one winner. That creation served as inspiration for the Major Flex Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer, released in 2024. Plus, as a nod to its gaming-inspired origins, the lip gloss comes with a limited edition Fenty-branded keycap. Gaming plays a unique role in the lifestyles of the billions who experience video games across the world. As a result, offerings that blend into those gaming-inspired lifestyles are termed gaming lifestyle products. For instance, gaming organization Team Liquid partnered with Marvel Entertainment in 2019. Then, in September 2024, Team Liquid launched the X-Men and 97 collection, consisting of 10 apparel items, in celebration of the X-Men 97 release on Disney+. The co-branded apparel tapped into Team Liquid's role as a lifestyle touchpoint for millions of esports fans and gamers across the world. As a result, the clothing items doubled as gaming lifestyle products. Congratulations! You have completed the Gaming Marketing Dictionary Learning module. You are now armed with complete knowledge of the terms and definitions required to speak gaming marketing to clients and stakeholders. Please stay tuned for more learning content from the Gaming Marketing Institute. Once again, thank you and goodbye.